Hello and welcome back to Colonial Airstream. My name is Patrick Botticelli and I sell Airstreams. We're here at the 68th annual Airstream International Rally in York, Pennsylvania. And today I'm going to give you a walkthrough tour of the brand new 2026 Airstream Trade Wind 25 front bedroom. Now this trailer comes available with twin beds or queen bed. Today we're going to be demonstrating the twin bed. That's the most popular one. And you can get it with or without a rear hatch. This one happens to have the rear hatch. Now, this trailer has a gross vehicle weight rating of 7,600 pounds and a dry weight of 6,300 pounds. That gives you 1,300 pounds of net cargo carrying capacity. And guess what? The hitch weight is only 725 pounds. Now, the total length is 26.2. That's from the bowl to the back bumper. And it's 10 feet tall. That's from the ground to the top of the air conditioning. It's only 8.5 feet wide. Now, this trailer is an off-grid trailer, so it has 810 amp hours of lithium batteries. They're battle-born game-changer batteries with heat, and it has 600 watts of solar on the roof and a 3,000 watt inverter and a DC to DC charger. That means you could generate power to charge your battery bank system, and that inverter will power your electrical outlets, your microwave, and your air conditioning, and you could run the air conditioning through the night, so there's no need to plug the trailer in to have any of the outlets operational. Now, I'm gonna give you a quick walkthrough of the exterior, and I excuse for any background noise because we are at an international rally and it's so exciting here. So this trailer has Goodyear Wrangler tires on it, and it comes with an axle lift. So this is a dealer installed option on every other Airstream trailer, but when you get a Trade Wind, it comes standard with that. It has never lube hubs, never adjust brakes, shock absorber each wheel, and you got plenty of ground clearance. Now, the hitch weight's pretty low because the battery system is underneath the trailer in an insulated box. So it's fully protected from the environment, and those batteries are heated, so they'll heat themselves up so they could take on a charge. You got a zip-D manual awning down the side, and the awning is approximately 16 feet long, and it comes out about 7 feet. Now, if you want to see the operational awning, we have a lot of service tech tip videos on our YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe. Entrance doors, you got screen door guards, aluminum frame, TIG welded, and when you swing it around, it snaps right in place. And you have an insulated main door with heavy gasket, double lock here, and that just swings across and that bolts in when you're towing. You got a grab handle to get in, you got a window in the entrance door, you got a gutter rail over the entrance door, a step, you could fold it in and just have one step. You could tuck it away. Look how flush mounted that is when you're towing. To get it out, just as easy as that. Manual stabilizer jacks, all four corners. You have a step light here. Awning has an LED light strip down the side. Cooktop ventilation. Got a little clip here for your door to keep it from swinging around on a windy day. And an outside GFCI protected electrical outlet. Has a gray beltline insert here to indicate that this is a Trade Wind. And look at this, this is new. This is a new feature for 2026 on 25 front bedroom and 27 front bedroom. There's a window in the bathroom, so I can't wait to take you in to check that out soon. This has a Suburban tankless water heater with recirc feature built into it. All the compartments are insulated, weather seal, and lockable. There's a propane quick disconnect port in the front of the trailer you can snap in and put a low pressure grill outside. You got a light inside of each compartment, and people love these twin bed models because you get 3 trunks around the outside where the Queen would just have this one. Another stabilizer jack point here. Now the whole entire underbelly of the trailer is all insulated and wrapped in aluminum, so it's fully protected all the way around. And the regular tanks, 39 gallons of fresh water, 39 gallons of gray waste, 39 gallons of black waste, all heated. So when you turn on your forced air propane furnace, which is 30,000 BTU, that heats the room, heats behind your cabinets, and heats down into the tank chamber. You also have stainless steel wrap protectors, protect the body. They could swing them out and clean leaves and debris out from behind if you need to. You have solar stone guards over your glass. The middle one lifts up And it gives you access to open and close your front window. And these are removable to clean leaves and debris out from behind. You got tethers to keep it down when you're towing. Comes standard with electric hitch jack with a light, 2 5/16" ball, steel frame, nice coating on it, 7-way. And this will power your lights and your turn signal. And your vehicle is going to need a brake controller to control the brakes that are on each wheel. Colonial Airstream gives you a hitch lock so no one could steal your trailer, and then you got safety chains that you crisscross and hook up to your tow vehicle. Now this is a boxed frame, so it's not a C-channel, so it's very rigid. You got a solar port here, so 600 watts on the roof already. You can put more solar outside and plug it into the port, and it comes with a full-size spare tire. Take this pin out, slide this one across, drop it down, and there it is. That is the spare tire, and it's pretty easy to get to. And also, there's a front trunk here, 2 latches. Look at all this space in here. You got a light. Behind here is where the normal battery system would be on a Flying Cloud International Globetrotter. Well, this is now a storage compartment. You can put some stuff in. Put some tools in there maybe. And then you have the propane tanks, 2 30-pound bottles, auto switch over or manual switch over. Bottle cover comes off. You could take your bottles out and get them filled. 30 pounds each. Colonial Airstream, we fill them for you. It's all part. It's all included in the sale. There's no extra dealer prep fee that we charge to do that. We do it anyway. Over here is the propane quick disconnect port. So you can hook up your grill right over there. Come around. Get your weight certification sticker, tire pressure information, another storage compartment with the manual stabilizer jack tool. Now, this is 3/4 inch. You can just hook that up to your screw gun and zip those down. I like using manual tools. I have no problem with that. Easy. Window winding package is optional. Of course, this trailer has it. Roll it up. It's metal wrapped and protected. It has a lock on the back. But that shades this window, the back of the fridge, the back of your shower, and the bedroom of the trailer. Now here's a new feature. Outside shower has changed a little bit. It's a quick disconnect. Snap that in, hot and cold water. You can spray things down with it or change out the handle. There's a regular garden hose connection. Over here is the 39-gallon black and the 39-gallon gray. Take your waste hose cap off. Waste hose storage tube is right over there. Snap it on, empty your black first, close it, empty your gray, sink and shower waste, flushes out your hose. If you're there for a while and you want to flush out the black tank, after you empty it, leave the gate open, hook up a garden hose to this connection, and turn it on, you flush out your black tank. Just make sure the tank's empty and still open first before you use that. 39-gallon freshwater tank with fill is right over here. The city water connection runs off the campground's water pressure versus your water pressure. You can hook up your regular water hose here instead. Bypasses the freshwater tank, just supplies water to your plumbing when you need it. You turn on the faucet, their pressure's coming in. Here, there's a 12-volt water pump on board. It's got a 15,000 BTU air conditioning up top here in the bedroom, and that will run off the battery system and inverter. And there's a drip tube in one of these wheel wells here where the condensation will run off. Another GFCI protected electrical outlet over here. Got some low point drains underneath for winterization. 30 amp smart plug here, 125 volt. Just unplug it, plug it back in, and we give you adapters you need if you want to plug it at home to charge the trailer maybe. And the air conditioning has a soft start capacitor built into it too, so you don't get that initial jolt every time the air conditioning comes on. Here's a 30,000 BTU furnace exhaust, and then there's an Ethernet port and a cable port on the outside. Another stabilizer jack point here, and then there's 2 jack points for like a car jack if you want to jack it up and take the tires off. Now, look at this rear panoramic view. Look at that. How do you make it better? Well, you order the hatch, and bam, look at that view. You could take the table out. Table comes completely out, and you can load cargo through. There's also a roll down insect screen right here in the back, so you could use it as a rear patio. They put some grip here on the back bumper so you can step in if you need to. Back bumper lifts up. Got some storage back here for some wet goods, polished rear bumper, LED taillights with these cool housings all the way around. And if you want privacy in the rear window, there's a roll down shade. The back window opens, and above the back window, there is a window awning that comes out and around. And if you notice, been following Airstreams for a while, you're like, wait, where's the backup camera? Uh-oh, this one has one. That's a 2025. 2026, they put it over here. It's a little bit more discreet. Look at that. And when the awning goes up, there's your camera. It just makes the back look a little bit cleaner. And that hatch is fully lockable there. Certified green. Airstream gets the emerald rating. And what I love about Airstream, I'm chemically sensitive. When I go in some RVs, I could feel it in my nose, my eyes, my throat. I don't feel the off-gassing that most RVs do when I go into an Airstream travel trailer. Now, inside, you got vinyl flooring throughout. So what they do is they build the shell and they put it onto the frame, and then they hand carry all the furniture through this door. Refrigerator, TV, everything comes through here, and they assemble it. The vinyl floor goes down first, so it's not cut around all the cabinets. Below the vinyl floor, there's a composite flooring, so it will not absorb water, it won't rot, it won't delaminate. So it's awesome. And then below that, we have the insulated and wrapped up underbelly. So if we come inside, let's check out the space, right? Welcome to the space. Look at this. You got a rear dining area. This folds down, makes into a bed. You got the lounge over here, which on a Flying Clouder International or Globetrotter slides out, makes into a bed. The Tradewind, it's just a single bed. And then you have a center galley kitchen. You got a split bath, shower and toilet. And then up front, you got twin beds or queen bed. So the decor that we're in right now is the most popular because it's the most neutral. This is fieldstone. So the only difference between fieldstone and terracotta is the color of the cushions. The pillows, the bedspreads, the floors, the cabinets, the countertops, they're all the same no matter which decor you get. This winds up being the most popular, I would say about 70% of the sales. Roll down privacy shades here for the windows. Each window that opens has an insect screen. There's also Vista View windows here. Gives you some light, but retains that privacy. Then there's a dual thermal break pane skylight here in the galley area. And look at this, when you sit down, really comfortable foam cushions here. The stitching and everything they do is really top notch. And you got a speaker here, you got another speaker there, a stereo system, a subwoofer, 2 more speakers in the bedroom. You got a reading light over the dinette. You got another reading light right over here. You got blackout curtains here for the whole back and for the bedroom area. And this table just pops right off. Let me just get it up here. Okay. And you could take these legs out. And where do they go? Well, come on, they go over here. So Airstream said, you know, people might not want the table all the time, so they clip right in, right into the wardrobe space. And then you could either leave the table out, or you can make this into a bed area. And underneath there, there's storage, there's an electrical outlet, furnace duct. And it centers on rubber grommets. You do this, and you do this. And here is a bed. You could do 2 adults or 2 kids here. I'm 5'9". I got plenty of space. And for a night, someone could be next to you. Come on, you're camping. Up top, got roof locker storage, wireless backup camera, owner's bag, antenna booster, Ethernet port, HDMI port, electrical outlet, USB input to the stereo system. Everything's up in this cabinet. Plywood, laminate, no sticker, no particle board, anywhere. And these cabinets have little latches, keeps them shut when you're driving. Now, bed's over, right? Want to watch TV. Take these, put them right there. Now you got a sofa to chill out and watch the TV. You need another bed? You got another bed right here. Plenty of room for one adult or two kids could squeeze in there. They also have a drawer for storage here. The shoes I just kicked off, they go right there. Fire extinguishers down there. More storage over here. Dog leash, any of the stuff you need outside, just put it here. Ceiling lights, awning lights, step light, battery kill switch. Max fan, love these fans. Nice upgrade to the Fantastic fan. This has a rain sensor, variable speed control, and a temperature sensor, so you can set it to 78 degrees. So if it gets warmer than 78 degrees in here, the fan will stop spinning. Conserves battery power. You can manually open it, you can take a screen off easily, and look at this. What is going on here? New improvement. Upgraded flow for the air conditioning ducted air system. You change the amount of flow or you have mega flow come out, and they don't stick down like a lot of those aftermarket ones. People are concerned about ceiling height in RVs. Well, we got 6'7". You do aftermarket ones, they stick down quite a bit. So these are tucked up nice and tight. Over here, furnace intake, inverters behind here. You got a battery disconnect, and you could change it if you're charging on only 10 amps versus 30 amps. TV's mounted to the wall over here. You got your Touch GX for the Victron system, so you could turn on and off the inverter, manage loads. You have a GFCI protected electrical outlet over there, smoke detector, galley kitchen time, storage up top. This hardware you could adjust over time, so you could change the tension of how these open. You want privacy, zip down your shade, GFCI protected outlet, battery percentage, fresh water percentage, 0 to 100, not thirds, not quarters. You want to see a percentage from 0 to 100, press that button. Gray waste, sink and shower, 0. Black, 0. That will go all the way up to 100% if you're full. You can turn on and off your water pump from here. Don't ever leave that on when you're towing. Make sure you shut your water pump off. You don't want that on. Sink cover, nice size sink, pull out sprayer up top over here. Nice storage over here. Big trash pail. I would say this is big. Bigger than some of the other models. And this doesn't go straight to the floor, so you have room to get in here. You could put your dog dishes there, cat dishes, and then the drawers, instead of the clippy noise, nice and quiet when they close and open. But it keeps it, if you're going off the beaten path, these stay closed a little bit better. Silverware organizer here, some storage over here, more storage, CO detector, LP detector, right up to the wheel well there. Convection microwave is an option. It comes standard with the gas oven. I would say 95% of the customers opt to have the convection microwave. It's like a regular microwave, but it's also an electric oven with a convection fan in the back. 3-burner gas cooktop. Ooh, pretty. You can fold this back. Cooktop ventilation and light. Slide out pantry. Look at this, adjustable shelves. You can adjust them up and down. I find people like to put special drinks in this one down here. More storage up top over here. 8 cubic foot refrigerator and freezer. Look at this. Goes back all the way. Remember those old propane fridges that everybody used? We don't need them anymore because battery technology has caught up, and these run very efficient. About 8 amps per hour. You got 810 amp hours of lithium batteries on board. You can run this for a very long time. These shelves fold back so you can put tool items, and you can slide it forward and use more shelf space. All your controls are up here on the top, and the temperature changes in night mode. Storage up top over here. Fuse panel and breakers and GFCI and 12-volt fuses down there. The battery charger is built into an inverter on this, so there's no battery charger in that part of it. Privacy shade, curtain, whatever you want to call it. I like these better than the accordion doors. My Airstream has an accordion door. This you could tuck back nice and tight. And then let's look at that wardrobe once again. You got a mirror here so you can check yourself in the morning. You have access to the shower faucet. This is an access panel to get to the water pump for winterization. Now we're on to the shower. What does this do? Oh, it's the light. Yeah. Floor to ceiling fiberglass. Look at all this. curves down, easy to wipe down and clean. Your shower wand comes off the wall. You can pause it. You got a fan up top here. You got a clothesline. You can hang some light items on. You got a ledge, which happens to be the wheel well. But if you just want to like chill out, like a steam room here, just turn that on nice and hot and sit right here. You got your drain over there in the corner. And then the shower door is actually glass. So it's very durable. Magnet holds it shut. Travel latch. Swing this bathroom door all around. Take a look at this. This is not your normal door catch. This is magnetic. Porcelain toilet. Now there is an optional compost toilet you could get, but no one gets it. But they do offer as an option if you want a special order. This dumps down to that 39-gallon black tank, and it's porcelain, so it's easy to clean. Now look at this bathroom. This is all new. Look at this. Want some fresh air in here? Open up the window all the way. 3 different heights. And if people are looking in, you can just pull the shade down for privacy. You got a mirror over here. You got a mirror over here. Suburban tankless water heater. You could set your temperature there. You got your light, towel bar, nice faucet, thick sink, storage right here. Wait, where's the toilet paper holder? Did they forget to put one in? No, it's up here. It's always up here on a 25 FB. It's in the cabinet. You got a magazine rack down there. Look at this. This is nice. I could put a lot of stuff in there. Ooh, even up here. You got a ledge you can put stuff. You got your fan, you got your lights, you got your air conditioning duct, a towel bar. There's so much going on in this bathroom. Let's go to the bedroom next. Want to shut down the hall for privacy? Got another shade. It goes all the way across right here. And now we're in the bedroom. Twin bed's the most popular. Why? Because you can walk down the length of the trailer and you don't stop at a queen and kind of walk around. You can walk all the way to the end. This could become a lounge. Someone else is watching a movie over there and you don't like the movie, you can come back here and lounge and sit in these twin beds and watch the movie here. These are 34 by 80. They're bigger. You take a queen bed, it's 75 by 60, cut that down the middle, you have less sleeping space. Well, you put these together, it is a big bed. So each person has more sleeping surface. That's the point I'm trying to make. Cabinet storage, Airstream gives you these nice pillows, and the decorative pillows come with it too. Remember that front window we lifted up the rock guard? Look at that. All that window space. Outlet over here, USB and USB-C on the side. You got a drawer. This is the front trunk. Look at the mattresses. They're really thick, pillow top, memory foam. What do you got underneath it? Storage. Storage. Vents built into the bed to help it breathe a little bit, right? Emergency exit here on the side. Electrical outlet. TV. Bring it over this way. Air conditioning. GE profile. Right here. Here's your intake. Mervate filters. Easy to clean. You can turn it on and off right from the bedroom. And what do we got here? More storage. Like, is there one more over here? No. The water heater's there. And you got a shirt locker here. You can take these shelves out. Most people don't hang things. They like to stuff them in, so that's why the shelves are there. And you got an 18-inch stacked window here. This is an incredible trailer. This is available at Colonial Airstream, Millstone Township, New Jersey. My name is Patrick Botticelli. I do sell them for a living. I love to work with you personally if you decide to buy one. MSRP is $145,650. Call me. I'll take care of you. We'll get you a great deal on a new Airstream. Please check us out on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. We do a lot of short videos. I actually did a short video on this recently, 3-minute video. So if you like the condensed tours, you can find them there. Our website's colonialairstream.com. Check it out. We just redesigned the website. Let us know what you think. Telephone number at the store is 800-265-9019. And I'll see you in the next video.